This is David B69, and welcome to Madden 25, playing franchise mode, and we're going up against the Texas Rangers, who have the best record in the American League. We have the best record in baseball, so this is going to be a great matchup. I'm really looking forward to playing it. Um, it's been a while. I apologize that it's been a while, but we're back at it, so let's go.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away and getting to start. Nathan Eovaldi. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
The shortstop.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. And there's one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. Siggy, this team seems to be snake-bitten this year, bouncing into the most double plays in the league.
And it's, really just kind of a rally killer. I mean, a huge stumbling block when you're talking about trying to get the offense going. And, that makes this lineup frustrating to watch because they'd be scoring a bunch of runs if they didn't come unglued and just hack at all those pitchers' pitches and hit into those double plays. You've got to do a better job. And if they want to win today, they're going to have to improve in that area.
Just
outside.
Missed.
That's the ball.
Harper launched a homer in his most recent game. And that one lifted in the air center field. Marsh. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Nolan Arenado. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back in Arlington, and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Brandon Marsh leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Wyatt Langford in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he chases that one below the zone.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty. This one in the air. Harper brings it in. 2 up, 2 down. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Swing and a ground ball. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. We head to the second in Arlington. No score. Back at Globe Life Field, and now the DH, Alec Bohm. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Eovaldi back to work. And that's in the dirt. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Garcia makes the catch, and there's one away.
That is fair. The right fielder.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Castellanos with a homer in his last game. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Langford puts it away. Out number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And a foul ball. Kepler, the left fielder with good range, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was born in Germany. That one catches the zone. 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
That one ripped. And foul ball. No score here in the second. Close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. That's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Up next for the Rangers, Josh Smith. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kepler makes the play, and that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Buxton.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That one not close, and it's 1-2. That one missed.
2-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now it's 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. This is Bryson Stott.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Golden opportunity right here. And that's outside.
1-0.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Langford drops into the glove. Runner tags from third to the plate. Save on the board first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Trey Turner at the plate. He popped out his first time. And that one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out. Runner at second. Here's Bryce Harper. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Harper recently taking home Player of the Month honors. strike
Yeah.
2.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Man at second. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That's inside. Ball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone.
Strike 2.
In the dirt.
0-2.
Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 2 and the Rangers nothing. As we go to the last of the third. And now, Marcus Semien.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
There's a strike for Marcus Semien. Probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss, had him out front for the strikeout. Next up for Texas, Kyle Higashioka. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And there's a
No,
ball.
that's down. Ball.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-2. Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Alec Bohm. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. That's in there. That's strike 1. And he takes a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And he chases that one. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Kepler, the next to hit, takes ball 1. just
That missed. That's the ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Man at first, one away. That one fouled off, 2-2. High in the air, out to right. Garcia settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Byron Buxton. The walk and a run scored his first time. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Phillies strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Back in Arlington, here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Started after it, appeal to first. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Corrals it, and there's one down. Now it's Corey Seager. Doubled in his first AB. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground. Turner with the throw to first. Seager is gone quickly. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hit in the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's duel
Philadelphia.
so far. Here's how the starters have
Bryson
performed up to this point.
Stott.
Evaldi back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Marsh makes the catch, and there's one gone. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. And a swing and a miss there. Base is empty, one away. We're at the top of the 5th. On the outside corner, and that is strike 2.
0-2.
And that's
1
outside.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
The batter,
Back to the
7,
top of the lineup.
shortstop,
Here's Trey Turner.
Turner.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And that's just foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's to third. Young. The throw to first. And that is the third out of the inning. 3 down for Philadelphia. They're up 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Third baseman, Josh Young.
Swing and a bouncer out to short. On the run, throw to first.
He's out of there.
It's there, and that's a great play. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. First pitch, and he just misses. Garcia, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. That one fouled off. Out to center. Buxton in position. And there's 2 down. Now here's the Rangers DH, Josh Smith. In there at the knees. Strike 1. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. 1, 2, 3, go the Rangers. Back at Globe Life Field, top of the 6th inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Just
That's
missed.
the ball.
Next
All right.
offering is in for a strike. And strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Fastball
No,
is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2
2 and
strikes.
2.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Here's Nolan Arenado, hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits
Ball.
there. That's outside.
1-0.
And that is ball 1. Activity in the Rangers bullpen. Josh Spores up and loosening in the pen. Milner getting loose as well. And another
Nope.
ball. Misses
No,
with the
that's
2-0,
inside.
and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And ball 4,
That's
2
low. Ball
aboard.
4.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big
Up
inning
next
if
for
they can get a
Philadelphia,
couple more
the
quality
designated
at-bats.
hitter,
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout,
Oh.
and he's ready to make the move. That'll be it for Nathan Eovaldi, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back.
Pitching for the
Righty
Rangers,
reliever out of the pen, Cole
number
Wynn.
60.
Just trying to keep this one close
Goal.
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their
Win.
players a chance to fight back into the game.
First and second, no outs. So here's the Phillies DH, Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Digging in, Nick
Ball.
Castellanos.
1 ball, no strikes.
Base hit, 1 run is in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Base is loaded now with still nobody out.
Well done. Drives in the run.
batting,
Off the bat,
left
that one
fielder,
registered at
Matt
105 miles per
Kepler.
hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
And fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But
left field, Langford under it. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Byron Buxton stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1.
Buxton.
Swing and a pop-up. Young makes the grab, and that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 4. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Marcus Semien.
Just
missed.
Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one popped up. Real Muto settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now here is Kyle Higashioka. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that is out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Rangers down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
This to third. Arenado to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rangers. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And a strike in there. Ball 1 there.
Inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
They say you win.
1-2's the count. That's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. JT Realmuto steps in, having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss. There's that
No
slider.
balls,
Wow,
2
no
strikes.
fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Here's Harper now. 1 for 3. Ball 1 to Bryce.
That's in.
Turner off of first with 2 away. Turner runs. Pitch
That's the ball.
outside.
Outside.
And that's
No,
a
he's
stolen
safe.
base. Not even close. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Home run number 45 on the year. It's 6-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, out to short. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Welcome back. Taking
Leading
a
up
look at our
for the
game
Rangers,
summary.
the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
There's a strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Here comes Corey Seager. Swing and a foul straight back.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Tosses to first. Got him. Here's Josh Young. And that's down and away.
Hee-haw!
2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That catches the zone for a strike. And the count 1-2. Just misses with that one. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Phillies 6 and the Rangers nothing.
Pitching for the
Welcome
Rangers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
66.
Josh Spores.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Max Kepler at the plate. Spores goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve.
Hey!
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's out of play, a foul ball. Boom. Leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Max Kepler knocks one out. His 23rd of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. Byron Buxton stands in for the Phillies. Popped up right side. Berger. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1. That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right side, Garcia settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now an 8-0 game. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Luzardo back to work. That one to first. Harper steps on first for the out. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. There's a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The wind of the pitch. He goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Simeon up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball to the right side. Stott over to first in time. And Simeon is out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the... Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment, but when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Line drive, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Turner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. To third, dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play.
The first baseman,
one down. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. In there for strike one. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, runner breaks early for second, and a step off. And they tag him out. The Phillies up big in this one here in the top of the ninth. And a swing and a miss. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
High fly ball out towards left center. Langford settles underneath it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back in Arlington, here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Buxton moving under it. And there's one down.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Marsh stands at first with 1 out.
Well, just very efficient out there on the mound. I mean, just a great outing. He's just now getting to 100 pitches.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Last chance now for the Rangers. So next to hit for Texas, Corey ripped to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies take game 1 of the series on the road.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
And that was a huge victory for the Phillies. Playing a really great Rangers club. So I'm like really happy, and just dominated and destroyed them, which like made it even better. But not only like we were able to dominate pitching wise, our bats came alive and just really just owned them the entire game. Harper got a home run, Kepler got a home run, Turner and Stott both had doubles. Yeah, so it's pretty good. Luzardo struck out 12 in his complete game shutout. Yeah, and only Marsh and Seager. Seager had those 2 hits down the third baseline, which we had the pool going, so it's like each able to poke the ball and got some free hits. And Marsh's single up the middle basically took away the cheapness of those 2 hits from Seager. Otherwise, we might be talking about a no-hitter. So, anyways, until next time, this is David B69 saying have a great day, everybody. Peace. I'm out.